Welcome to Chats with Chelsea, quick companion episodes to the Services Australia podcast, where we'll explore important initiatives that can provide valuable assistance to you or someone you know. Today, we're talking about teeth. Chelsea, I love a child's big toothy grin. What about you?
I love the stage where they've just started to lose their teeth and they've got the big gaps.
I know, they're so funny, aren't they?
Yes,
so cute.
We've all been there.
We have, absolutely. And of course, we all know how important it is to protect children's teeth, but it's also important to recognise the financial burden it can put on families. So we're going to talk today about a great program, the Child Dental Benefits Schedule, and how it can help. Chelsea, let's start with, what is the Child Dental Benefits Schedule?
Well, as you said before, wonderful program. Child Dental Benefits Schedule actually helps families to cover the costs or part of the costs of those really important dental visits. Now, it's $1,158 every 2 years, and that's for children under the age of 17.
So what does that money cover?
Well, it covers your basics. And when I'm talking about basics, I'm talking about your cleans, any fillings that you may need to have, teeth extractions. I'm not expecting children to have root canals, but that's also included, as well as fissure sealing, which is kind of what you get over the top of your tooth to help any decay. What it doesn't include, though, is any of your orthodontics, and that is braces. We know lots of kids need them. That is not covered under Child Dental Benefit Schedule. Neither is cosmetic work.
Okay, so who's eligible for this payment then?
Well, a child must currently have a Medicare card or be enrolled in Medicare, and the family must be receiving a payment from us. So we're looking at family tax benefit, which has around 1.5 million families currently claiming, but the child could also be receiving a payment such as youth allowance or ab study.
And how do people apply for it? Do they need to apply for it?
Well, you don't need to apply for it. If you're already receiving one of those payments from us, you're likely already eligible. We write out to our customers to let them know if their Child Dental Benefit Schedule is available to them. But the easiest way to also check if you haven't received a letter from us and you're not too sure is jump into Medicare through your MyGov app or online. You'll be able to jump in there. It's one of the main headings. Check out Child Dental Benefit Schedule in there. It'll also tell you, if you are eligible, how much is left available for that spend.
Yeah, that's great. I guess then you can keep an eye on it and keep track of it in your app.
Yeah, because the 1,158 is available every 2 years, and it's a use it or lose it program. So if you haven't used that amount and that rolls, it doesn't actually roll over. So you will need to use that amount within that 2 year period. And it's a great way to be able to keep up to date. If you've forgotten how much your last dentist appointment was, that's okay. You can jump into the Medicare account.
Okay, so I've received my letter and I know my child's eligible. Yeah. What's the process from there?
Well, it's actually really easy. I'll go into a bit of myth busting first. Most people actually think that you're only able to use Child Dental Benefit Schedule at one of your public health dentist office. That's actually not true. You can use it with your private dentist. So the first thing that I'd say is have a conversation with your dentist, see if you can claim it directly through them. Very similar to Medicare when you're at your doctor's. Have the conversation with the dentist, see if they're enrolled in Child Dental Benefit Schedule, and then they'll be able to deduct that immediately. It's also okay if your dentist isn't enrolled in Child Dental Benefits, because what you'll do is you'll pay at the dentist, grab your receipt, then jump into your Medicare online account through MyGov and you'll submit a claim to us.
So that's quite an easy process then, I guess, in terms of going to the dentist. You can choose your own dentist, you can use a dentist on the list.
Yeah, it is really easy. And the easiest thing to do when you call and make the appointment, ask your dentist. If you know that you're getting Child Dental Benefit Schedule, ask your dentist if they're enrolled and then have them apply that at your dentist appointment.
Okay, Chelsea, so just a quick recap then before we go. How much is available for families?
So for children under the age of 17, it's $1,158. Now, that's every 2 years. I want to remind families, it is a use it or lose it. So if you haven't used it yet, jump into your Medicare online account through MyGov, see how much is available and book that in. And if you're not sure if your dentist is, enrolled in the service and you're not looking to make an appointment or you just want to see which dentists are available, you can actually go to the health.gov.au website and search for dentists on there in your local area.
And I guess there's also the Services Australia website if you want to read any more information about the Child Dental Benefits Schedule.
Yes, so I know we've talked a lot today, particularly about, your eligibility, what it covers. Go to servicesaustralia.gov.au and search Child Dental Benefits Schedule, and you'll be able to find out all the information that we discussed today.
Thanks so much, Chelsea, and we hope our chat has helped provide some valuable insights to people, and then we can all keep enjoying those cheeky smiles as well. If you found this episode helpful, make sure you share it with a friend, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and hopefully we'll have you back soon for another chat with Chelsea.
Thank you.